Are you scared? You know, I am you.
Alright, so if you got your brows on, take them off, or just the one, up to you. I'm mapping out what the border is going to be using my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil and Milk. And then once I've got that mapped out, I'm adding a layer of liquid latex using a disposable sponge. Always want to make sure you're using a disposable sponge, as this will ruin your makeup brushes. I'm also adding a layer of tissue paper, half wet, and then another of liquid latex over top to set it into place. Once everything is set and dry to the touch, I'm dabbing white water activated paint on the none part of my face with a damp beauty sponge. Something I forgot to do but would recommend you do before you start the white paint is glue and sit down your brows. You don't want any dark hair showing through the makeup look, because she does not have any brows, if you would even consider her a she. Now let's get a little bit more close and personal. I'm adding a black base to my eye so my black eye stays better, blending it out. And let's get a little bit smoky. You can get real messy with this, as it definitely does not have to be a clean look by any means. And then I'm going to be using a black alcohol activated paint and a small, very small detailing brush. Be careful with this around your eyes, as it is activated with alcohol and that shit burns your eyes. Be sure you're not putting too much alcohol on it compared to color of it if you're going to be doing it above your eye area at all, because you don't want it to drip down or anything like that. And then try to keep it mostly just like not around your eyes specifically, or mostly below them, because it won't drip down because of gravity. I'm going to be using an incredibly light hand for this, tapping out further with my hands, and if you find it still a little bit too strong of a pigment or a line, you can definitely use a sponge to tap over it, the same sponge that you used with the white. I'm also adding some black, which we already used on the eye, to the sides of my nose to add a little death-looking depth to it. As for the last portion, I'm going to be using a yellow water activated paint and adding that to the flap. Being sure not to pull too hard or anything like that, as tissue tends to come apart when it's dampened, and we're going to be using a water activated paint for that. So water activated paint is going to dampen it. Enough said. Don't be afraid to get a little bit messy. It's easy enough to clean up with a makeup wipe. And then some mascara, and you are done. Happy Halloween, guys.